What's up everybody, Zach here with Sew Yeah Quilting. Today I'm going to show you how to make this awesome magic square quilt. Let's get started. For this project you're going to need 1 1/8 yard of white fabric and then 4 pieces of fabric cut to 3/4 of a yard. For this quilt you're going to be making 2 different kinds of blocks and then combining them. You've got your normal square in square and then you've got your magic square. I'm going to start off doing our square in square block. To make the square in square block you're going to need a 4-inch square of white fabric and then 2 4-inch squares of colored fabric. I'm going to take my colored fabric and just cut it on a 45-degree angle to make two triangles. And do that for both pieces. There we go. Next, I'm going to take 2 of these triangle pieces and sew them on opposite sides of my 4-inch white square. When I put these on, I'm just going to take my white square, fold it in half, and crease the center. So just finger press it, and that'll give me a line to where I can line up my triangle. I'm just lining the point up with that line with the crease in the middle. And then making sure my edges are straight. Perfect. And now we'll sew them together. And then same thing on the other side. That. Once you have your 2 triangles sewn to the edges, the next step is to cut these dog ears off, and then you'll sew the other triangles onto the other sides. Then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to fold this in half and finger press it so I can get the center. And line up my next triangle and sew it on. Now we'll do our other side. Oops. Go. Once you've got all 4 pieces sewn on, you're going to square this up to make a 6-inch square. At this point, your square and square block is done. We're now going to move on to the magic square block. To make the magic square block, you're going to need a white square that is 3.5 inches square, a colored square, again 3.5 inches. You're also going to need some strips. Your strips are going to be 2 inches wide for all of them. And these ones here are 6.5 inches, and these ones here are 3.5 inches. And you're going to need 2 of those cut in color and 2 of those cut in white of each size. To start off with, I'm going to take my colored square and my white strips. So I'll just put these out of the way. And lay my colored square down. And you're going to arrange it, all your pieces, like this. I'm going to start off, I'm going to sew these smaller pieces to my square, and then I'll sew the larger pieces on the opposite sides. Now I've got that one sewn together, I'm going to do the exact same thing but in the opposite colors. So just take my white square and again just lay everything out exactly the same as you just barely did. Go. I've got my second square done. The next step for this is you're going to take both of your squares and you're going to put them on top of each other, right sides together. I'm going to take my two pieces and I'm just going to lay the one on top of the other, and I'll line up the seams on the two blocks in order to just make it a little easier. Then I'll just clip my seams together to make sure everything stays where it needs to be. Good. What you're going to do is mark on a diagonal from corner to corner, and you're going to mark a 1/4 inch on both sides of center. Then go ahead and just sew down both of those lines. Once that's sewn, go ahead and cut right down the center of both of those seams. Once you have everything ironed out and squared up, it should look a little something like this. I'm going to go ahead and repeat this process with my other 3 colors, and then I will assemble everything according to the instructions in the pattern. I've got my quilt top sewn together and it is looking awesome. I'm going to take this over to our in-house long armor and get it quilted. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. And also the pattern for this is down in the description below. Please click on that link to get a free copy. Until next time, I'm Zach, teaching you to sew like a pro, and we'll see you here at Sew Yeah Quilting.